Hey everyone, welcome to the Mo Finance and News channel. The goal of this channel is to give you guys as much information as I can possibly find about finance, because if you are missing information when it comes to your finances, you will come out on the bottom, and that's not okay. As we see rich people getting richer, a lot of you guys need to become financially intelligent, and as I am building this channel, my hope is to train you guys and give you any information that I can. I do want this channel to focus on the regular stock market, the crypto market, and any sort of commodities that you guys want me to cover. Look at some of their charts, look at the information coming out, news, and my real goal is to post as much as I can. I'm hoping if I can do it daily, but I do work a full-time job, so I might not be able to meet that, but the minute there's something urgent, I will do my best to get on here, you guys, and give you guys that information. So let's first focus on what is the Dow Jones. So let's start with that. The Dow Jones Industrial Average is just simply the Dow, and it's a price-weighted measured stock market index of 30 prominent companies listed on stock exchanges in the US. So the whole point of the Dow is to basically cover 30 big companies, and I think we as a whole country really kind of use that as our staple of understanding what the economy is looking like. This is a 1-year mark, as you guys can see here on TradingView, showing the Dow. If we were to look from last year to today, we're kind of only, let's say, about 20% up from just a year ago from now. Actually, let's do the full year. And let's get that number correct. So what it's looking like is we're actually only about 6% higher. So if you had invested money into this 365 days ago, you'd only be up 7% today. So it really kind of shows you guys how crazy and unstable our economy is. And it also shows you that information is the most important thing. If you don't have the information, you will lack on purchasing the right assets to watch your money grow, or maybe you'll lose money. Hopefully we all try to avoid that. Now, besides the Dow, there's also the NASDAQ. And the NASDAQ is basically the same concept, but just a different set of stocks, and it's more focused on tech stocks. So the NASDAQ for the whole year, let's look at the 1 year variable of it. If we start from here to now, it would only be up 20%. So that's also kind of crazy. And I think the biggest thing that really happened here is the crash that started, right? That crash was about a 17%. Well, it was a full 22% drop, but now it's kind of rebounding a little bit here, as you can see. But I think that's why a lot of these people and YouTubers here are calling it a recession, because they're kind of looking at it like this is the top, this is where it stopped. But you never know. No one's ever going to know. The most important thing is just getting new information and trying to stay up to date. Watching anybody that you guys trust with that information to help you grow your portfolio, grow your knowledge. But the minute you are not researching and studying is the minute you will start losing. So let's now focus on the crypto market. Now, many of you know what Bitcoin is, but for the ones that do not, Bitcoin is just a decentralized digital currency that uses the blockchain. Today is a little bit of a red day, right? But before we do that, let's talk about why it's such a big deal. Bitcoin does not have a central bank. Not one person can control Bitcoin. Many people are looking to see who Satoshi Nakamoto is, and I don't know if we'll ever find out. Hopefully we do. I'm also curious, but we don't know. So let's not focus on that. Let's focus on what the underlying asset is doing and where it's going. So here's all my chart things, as I do trade Bitcoin every day. So within the year mark, ironically, another thing, within the year mark, this asset today would be down 16%. If you had bought a year ago to today, you would be down 16%. But if you had done 5 years ago to today with Bitcoin, you would be up a whopping 3,000%. As many traders' portfolios really grew because of what Bitcoin can do and what Bitcoin has done. Because it is decentralized, nobody controls it really, and luckily the government is the only thing that's making the retail traders and retail investors kind of teeter-totter to buy more or sell more or short it. But we think the reason that that's happening is because the government is afraid of this asset, and you can't blame them. You can't blame them. They can't control it the same way they can control the dollar and print as much dollars as they need. Where here, they do not have that luxury. They have no way to control your assets of it. It is a free market. I could buy Bitcoin today and send it to somebody from Africa. I can send it to somebody in Europe, and just with an easy click of a button at a very, very low transaction fee. Sometimes the network gets blocked, or not blocked necessarily, but sometimes the network is overused, so it slows down the transaction rate, but you're always guaranteed to have your money make it there when you're transacting in these types of currencies. And there are a lot of crypto assets, as you guys know, like thousands, and every day there's new ones coming out, a lot of new things that have high trending options, big gainers that, like, look at this, you guys. Teddy Dog from yesterday to just today, 825%. Spook Inu, I've never even heard of that, 363%. So it's not necessarily that investing is scary. I mean, I guess it is. It is scary. I take that back. Investing is scary if you don't know what assets and if you can't stomach the volatility of a lot of the assets that are going on. And some of my favorite cryptos, I'd like to say, besides just like Bitcoin, Ethereum is a big one for me. I'm huge into it. I am a huge BNB believer. I have used Binance for years to trade, and Binance is a beautiful system that now allows leverage when you're out of the United States. So I think for years to come, this coin might top out some of these other ones. But just years ago, it was down number 10, 11, 12. Crazy thing to see Shiba Inu right now on the number 14 of all the cryptos market cap. That's crazy, you guys. Dogecoin is still up here. Solana's doing great. Cardano's doing great. And Ripple, even though Ripple, I really want to bring this up just because it was so crazy to see. But the worst thing I had ever seen was when Ripple had its huge crash in regards to it being classified as a securities issue. Like the government had a security issue with Ripple, and when that crash occurred, everybody thought it was dead. But look, it rebounded. If I had put in $1,000 in Ripple on December 30th, 2020, literally in 3 months before anything, in 3 months, I would have made 353%. In 1 month, I would have made 353%. So my advice here is just don't be afraid of the assets. Just make sure you can stomach the volatility, and the money you guys are putting in is not something that's going to impact your day-to-day life. I think that's truly how a long-term investor is able to grow their portfolio. And if you are focused on being able to stomach the volatility, you understand the risk you're taking when you're buying an asset and selling an asset, and you always have a plan. The minute you enter a market without a plan, you have automatically lost. If you do not have a plan, an exit strategy, an entrance strategy, then you will 100% not make it in this industry. So what I'm going to try to do here is, hopefully, if I can every day, I'll post new information. I'll find articles that can help you guys stay ahead of the curve in regards to investing, and hopefully put you guys on some of the plays that I seem to understand or I have done before. So please don't hesitate. Email me anytime. Comment, share. If you guys are new here and haven't subscribed, please do subscribe. Thank you so much. It's going to be a pleasure helping you guys as much as I can, as I help myself through my trading journey and my finance journey to hopefully gain full financial freedom. Thank you guys.